packed up and ready to go. I am just pulling out of the house and I'm on my way to Kansas.
Look, tell a man no trouble, I don't want beef, man, I just want vibes. Big man like me, no need for the telephone hype. I got too much getting online.
All right, we have made it to Joplin, Missouri, and we'll be staying at a Best Western here. A little bit of rain, but the best part about where I'm staying is, let me show you this right here. There's a Waffle House. Awesome. Well, we have hail. Look at that. What in the world? I guess I'm gonna try to go back to sleep. We are getting ready to head out. So I need to take type in the address and get on the road. So let's go.
Big man like me, no need for the telephone hype. I got too much getting online. One rule, then I'm on side. Wrong move, I bet they gon' ride. No need for the telephone hype, yeah. Tell a man no trouble, I don't want beef, man, I just want vibes. Big man like me, no need for the telephone hype. I got too much.
It is September 22nd, and I am in Kansas. This is the earliest I've ever hunted. I am out here with Steve Freese and J&M Whitetail Outfitters, and we're trying to slam a good one. They put on an awesome stay. This is our first hunt. I am nervous. Today, there is no practice. We gotta get it right the first time. It is hot. It has to be 100 degrees in this blind. I'm using the CVA Paramount with ELR bullets. If we get a good shot today, we're looking at about 140, 150 yards. That's poke. Steve says there's a couple good 8 points. One is about an 8-year-old. An 8-year-old 8 points. He's got really thick bases and he's got a drop tine. But, we're here for mature deer. We're going to beat the heat. Got my water. I'm going to crunch on some sunflower seeds. Hopefully we can film some deer tonight. September 24th, and I am back in the same blind that I've been on the past 2 days. It is Wednesday, so this is my third hunt here in Kansas, and temperatures had dropped. It was pretty rainy yesterday, overcast, and a great evening. But the bigger bucks were moving in right at last shooting light. Camera cards were pulled today, and it showed that the one we're in here after, it has been showing up like 5 minutes past shooting light. So, we gotta stay after him. The pressure is up today a little bit. We're in the 30s now, so hopefully that bumps him out of his bed and gets him up a little earlier. All we need is a little 5-minute swing the other direction. Just got dropped off, and this is a new spot. I'm heading in. It's basically a big oak flat with a bean field out in front of it, and some pretty good bucks, I guess, come out through here. Been chewing on these acorns, so it gives them a little bit of variety with acorns and beans. So it's a little warmer today, about 82 degrees. But hoping for a good night. Beautiful country out here. Alright guys, what's up? It is Thursday, the 23rd of September. Yeah, 23rd. No, it's not. It's not the 23rd. It's Thursday, the 25th of September. Anyway, I am still in Kansas, and I am still after one of these Kansas monsters. I'm in a new spot today, and it's kind of overlooking this bean field, and it's a giant bean field, but the beans are starting to turn, so I'm not too positive that they're going to be hitting these beans, but we've got some oak trees that are lining this fence row right here, and they're dropping acorns like crazy. You can kind of hear them hitting the ground, and so we're kind of set up on this fence row. I can look down both sides and into the bean field. There's a kind of a creek or a river or something coming up, and it's kind of a creek bottom, so nice and cool down in there today. And they're bedding close to that creek bottom and coming up in the evenings to feed, so hoping we can kind of intercept one of them. wait for that fawn to clear from behind him. He was staring right at me. It's always just at these muzzle loaders that puts out so much smoke. I was right on him though. Oh man, we should have a dead deer. We should have a dead deer, please, Lord. Please, Lord. I'm gonna go ahead and review this footage real quick. I'm all packed up. Just waiting on Steve to get here. But, I'm nervous. Always nervous after a shot. Especially if I didn't see any blood or the shot or where he went. But, I'm gonna pray. Just pray that. Prayer of thankfulness, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity. Lord, thank you for this opportunity to come out to Kansas and hunt with Stephen. He's a great man. Lord, I just had great fellowship with him and the rest of the hunters this week. Lord, I just pray that this situation, you just have your hand in it if it's your will that we recover this deer, and Lord, to help me remember to glorify you in everything that we do, just like in Colossians 3:17 that I read this morning. Lord, I just want to be a man of God and be a man that praises you in all situations. Lord, we love you. Thank you for this opportunity. In Jesus' name. Please tell me you found him. Where's he at? Nuh-uh. Is he right there? Oh, I see the belly right there. Oh my gosh. Yep, that's on. Piled him up, boy. Congratulations. Thanks, man. That was awesome. All right, well, we got it done. 7:25 today. It's 25th of September, and Steve put me on a different stand today, a different blind. I've been hitting that one blind pretty hard all week, and it just wasn't happening. It's been a tough week for all the hunters this week. A lot of the movement's been really late, and he's been working hard. You can just tell that he's getting kind of frustrated with the deer, but this guy came out 7:25, and he come bolting off of this fence row that he's got the blind set on, and I didn't wait very long, so it's not very much footage. My trigger finger was itching today, so I laid the crosshairs on him and pulled the trigger, and he took off. And as soon as I pulled the trigger, I got nervous. So you know, all the practice you go through, and the setting up, and the travel, being away from your family, and you kind of feel guilty that you're doing something that you love and you leaving your family back behind. But so you want to do your due diligence and make a good shot. And those nerves just came on me, and I called up my brother-in-law and my wife. I'm like, yeah, start praying, because I'm nervous. So Steve had all the faith in me. He said, congratulations. And I'm like, man, don't congratulate me yet until we find him.